trauma based, you're going to spend the same amount. If you make $2,000 now and then next month you make $10,000, you're still not going to see any of that $10,000 because of your mindset about the money. Okay, go ahead.
You got to read that question because you didn't read the question. You just went on what she said. So
I'm sorry. She said, I think that most people are in debt because they need more money coming in. It's not. It has nothing to do with the amount of money. Yeah. It has everything to do with your habits. And that's the swiping. They look at credit as extra money. They look at these credit cards as it's going to save me as I'm in survival mode.
No.
Or they're looking at it as, listen, I don't want to touch my own money. Let me go credit it, like those pay in fours. Let me go credit it because it's going to make me feel better in the moment. It's mindset. Because listen, the people who are wealthy, they're not thinking, how am I going to go further into debt? They're thinking, how am I going to make this money go out there and be robots and make more money for me? I don't have to put in more time. I don't have to put in more energy. All I have to do is put it in the smart area. Most of the people who are thinking in the broke mentality are thinking about, like I said, the Louis, the Gucci. Let me go out here and buy this Ferrari, stand in front of it and get the views. Where somebody else who, Adam Sandler, how many people have talked about him? He went to the Grammys or whatever it was in basketball shorts and a t-shirt because he don't care about that. But if you go look at his bank account, oh, he cares about his bank account because it's his mindset. He don't care about the influence of the outside. He cares about the influence of the inside.
That's deep. And that's how I look at it too, because when I was growing up with my parents and stuff, yes, I wasn't a person that really wanted for nothing. And my mother got me anything I wanted. But they was like, oh, why you didn't get a Mercedes or why you didn't get a BMW? I don't want that, right? Because I know what the parts is going to cost, right? I think about the assets of everything, not the liability. And that's why I don't go out here and do the things to shoot content and do the extra stuff, because you're really not making no money for real. And they're not. Y'all just doing it for the influence. You really don't have that message. You really don't have that push to actually do what you need to do so you can take those sacrifices. And until then, you're going to be stuck. And you're going to keep starting out new business and thinking this going to work and it's going to do the same thing every time. Because you got that mindset. You think, I'm going to get you $20,000 and you about to go down here to Saks Fifth and get some red bottoms. What are we doing that for?
Yeah.
Money management is the financial freedom. Financial freedom is not that you made $1 million. Financial freedom is how much you saved out of that $1 million. You always want to save more than going out, than more than you're spending. And that's on bills too, because I get a lot of that in my comments. Well, my bills take up all of my income. That is you. That's not anybody else. That's not the economy. That's not anything. That's you, because you chose to stay in that situation. You chose to put your name on that dotted line. You chose to pay for everything that you are paying for. If you don't like it, guess what? You have the ability to change it. You just don't like being uncomfortable. So you stay where you're comfortable or where you're getting the most validation from other people.
And that's Netflix and chilling.
Yeah.
That's all they do. They not really focused on what the next mission is.
Money coming in and going out. You know what it's a reflection of? Your time.
Yep.
Because if you want more, you got some time that you put into getting more. If you want to spend more, or you got, listen, y'all know what's funny? I don't think you can truly want. I think the internal lie that we need to start breaking down. And I got some mindset stuff to this too. And we still gonna break down that $1,000. The mindset stuff to this is, I don't believe you can truly want money in a financial freedom point and want all the stuff. Because the math don't add up. If you give me 100,000 and I got 100,000 worth of desires, I'm broke.
It's gonna be gone.
I'm broke. I'm broke before I spend it, because already on the forefront of my mind is stuff that costs 100,000. And like B, this was something that B taught me even over the years when I've been getting better financially, right? And I remember I used to always say this: I grew with intention, the desire and the habit of seeing my account grow even after I paid a bill. Because I first went with a mindset, if I spent it, I gotta put it back. Because I couldn't keep seeing it growing if I wasn't putting it back. Then it stayed. Then when I started saying, okay, as I make more money, don't make more desires. Don't find some oh man, shoot clothing exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Or another course to try.
Let's put a down payment on the. Now hold on, not too much on the Ferrari because
Right.
not
Yeah,
too much
not
on
too
the
much on
Ferrari
that.
in the videos. Nah, because and y'all better buy for me just like you bought for me. But listen,
She
it
said,
gonna
do
have
you
funding on the
suggest
page.
to pay yourself first each paycheck to save? Absolutely.
Oh,
What
I
you
did
earn?
check.
Absolutely. Pay yourself first. If you don't pay yourself first, you will forever be living paycheck to paycheck.
Yep.
Always.
Because that business money is not your
Always.
money.
See what I
And
say
not
before
only
you
that,
go
you're
into the
literally going to go into what I like to call the responsible phase, where we learn to just pay bills. Literally, as a youth, you're hearing bills. So that's always on the forefront of your mind. If you pay bills, then you spend, because of course we got to get groceries, we got to get gas, we got to get personal stuff, we got to get household stuff. Then you're looking at yourself like, I don't have nothing left, and it's because you did not prioritize yourself first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
the credit score one.
Dang, I don't know what I was finna say. Oh, before we get to the 1,000 and the other questions, because y'all rolling. So first of all, if you like this level of information, it's cool that you getting it here for free, and we gonna keep going.
I
But
got a
you-
good way to go too, man.
Oh yeah, but you know what you're missing, my G? You're missing being inside, because you know what gonna
Yes.
happen after this leave? It gonna disappear. Now we do got a version of this that's recorded, but you need to come get where you can adjust, change them, and change and grow within your mindset. But how long you got?
About 21 minutes.
Okay. But what I was gonna say about mindset before we got to some of the other ones, because I do want to break down that 1,000 too.
Okay.
Everything B said, 100% correct. The other piece I can give y'all to kind of soften it, put some bread with it a little bit, is that you gotta grow. Like I've been talking about this all week. It's development, yo. So it's not wrong that you think the way you think or you see it the way you see it. You gotta just make the conscious choices to walk out of it. Yeah, your family grew up with it like that. It's like that for somebody. It ain't gotta be like that for me. So it is people who live the truth of what y'all saying. What we are unapologetically saying back to y'all all the time is that it ain't gotta be like that. Because even though we all came from different people with different type of money, we all got a mindset differently than the people we came from. B got a mindset different from her parents. She got a mindset different from her. Wait, what crazy? Both of y'all parents were business owners. I'm from the hood. Cause I know y'all wondering, well, what about you, man? Listen, I ain't what little baby said, I could be somewhere selling dope, but I ain't. Listen, whether it's dope, hope, or my G, you can sell soap.
Hope.
You gonna get funded at 5. But okay. Hold what you got. We gonna go to some more questions, but first, they got $1,000 left. They gotta come to you next. She already made them put $1,000 in savings. $1,000. What you tell them to do with it?
I'm gonna tell you. First off, I want to see your credit score because we can possibly flip that 1,000 if we play it right.
Play it right.
If we play it right, we can flip it, right? So we're gonna take that $1,000 and do what we need to do to build up the business credit, to go get the secure cards, to go get the trade lines that you need, and then about 30 days, not even that, depending on, right? We can go in and make that 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. But again, we can't go in
You know
it.
what I just figured out we can do? I ain't even gotta give them one.
What?
They got $1,000 left. They need to come to you to see if they got the credit that they need to come pay me.
Right. Oh, that's what it's
So
coming to.
before you squeeze, go to her. She gonna tell you, okay, listen to what she said. I'm walking y'all. Look at the credit. Cause then what y'all don't understand. Let's say your credit right. Credit be getting folk $24, $25, $30,000. You know what I'm saying? Play with it.
$150.
$150,000. I'm talking about overnight. So, cause you may have some funding you don't know about yet. She know where to look. You don't know where to look. And you out there trying to do it by yourself. You go to her, she gets you, all right, boom, boom, boom. Get what? Oh, Mac can help. You can now hire the dude that with the back of his hand with his eyes closed for people he don't even like. he can go make you another 30,000.
Because they're gonna need you anyway. That's why I was going at the end, because you're gonna need money, right? And that's how he's gonna help you make the money.
Yep.
But you're gonna need the money to pay back the credit, because you're not just gonna let it sit there and build up and you paying interest here, interest there. It don't have to work that way.
But you know what? And that's a big thing we need to say to y'all right now. The difference in between if you come do it like this, rather than getting it in pieces or doing it the way some people telling you, and I'm unapologetic about this. Them ninjas do not have it in them to make you the money back. No, it ain't. Let me tell you something. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes.
Look at him in his eyes.
You can go to Chase. You can go to everybody. You can go to Bowden them, Holden them, all them. I ain't seen nobody have the same program together where they say, oh, we gonna get you the funding. And with the funding, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get you $20,000, $30,000 in your pocket. From the same work we already do. The only thing I'm doing is speeding it up.
And I'm getting you qualified to work with
Is
that.
it in the link in your bio?
It more definitely
Because
is.
she said how she do it. She gotta fill out that questionnaire, right?
Right, you got it. You go to the link in my bio, the Lizzo in the Bizzo, and you go to exclusive funding inquiry. It's at the bottom. I need to move it up. But go all the way down to the bottom, and right there at the bottom, and you inquire. Which, let me say this to y'all too. Because it got to do with a little bit of mindset. Then I want to answer some more questions. If we can find some credit ones, Jazz, let's hit them before Credit Bay got to go. Listen, let me run it to y'all like this. And this is what all y'all need to know. And I'm telling y'all this from my heart. This ain't going to hurt you. But everybody need to know this. If you gotta have it and want it. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is, you go find me. You go find her. You go find her, and you go figure it out. If you really like that, you gonna make it happen, because that's what they did. Mm-hmm. You just gotta make sure you say to yourself, and this is why you gotta separate yourself. Because the biggest thing some of y'all got wrong, you keep thinking you gotta believe in yourself more. Your belief ain't the problem. It's them people you hang around.
Woo! Come on now.
You around all them folk that don't believe in you. And I'm talking about if you making money, if you ain't. Because some of y'all, you ain't got nothing but blood-sucking vampires around you. Some of y'all, you can't hear nothing I got to say. Because you got Jangling in your pocket all day. You always got to run over there and see what he got going on. What Mon them got going on. What Cucka Ray Ray and them got going on. Hey, first of all, then you talking about, but man, I want to get all my people out the hood. You finna be back in the hood. Is where you finna be. Just wait for it. You finna be back. You finna be. You did they save your bedroom? Cause you about to need the bar.
Not the bedroom.
Yeah, that's how it be. You gotta know how to know. Oh, I love folk. I love y'all. But I gotta come over here and do business, and I gotta stay connected. Y'all know how many people miss opportunities from not staying connected to me? I ain't talking about if you gotta get connected. And maybe I ain't that one for you, but shoot, I'm challenging you to show me who it is then. Mm-hmm. If you got somebody, show me somebody who gonna give you this. Cause y'all know you ain't found this on the internet. But you still gonna go out there and buy that $600 course that can't teach you how to walk backwards. You wanna know why? Cause you want what they want, but you ain't got what they. And listen, you want what them folk want. That's why you went on there and bought it. Man, I put fear in your heart. You wanna know why? Because I make you see that you gotta work for it. Mm-hmm. Cause I show you more work than I do results. But that's why I get more results. Shanice, Wi-Fi Money K, Credit Bank. Man, y'all know how many. Hold on real quick. We're gonna answer some more questions. Y'all know how many. Y'all listen, nigga, BT